there, my name is Sadie Darya, and I am the go-to-market lead in EMEA for the apps product. A key element to my role, first and foremost, it's all about enabling my team and ensuring that they have the resources and support they need to succeed and of course be satisfied in the jobs that they're doing every day. In addition to my manager responsibility, a key part of my job is all about building trusted relationships with partners and teams from all across Google and making sure that I understand their current customer and team needs and working hand in hand with them to provide them with the support, training, and materials they need to be successful. Finally, a key element to my job is all about identifying the biggest opportunities and areas of impact for our customers and for Google, and working to influence our cross-functional partners from all across the world to help us deliver on those opportunities in those areas. So I guess you can kind of think of my role all about enabling, building trust, and making sure that all of the teams that we're working with have what they need to be successful. I first spent the first 11 years of my career at eBay, which is an online marketplace if you're not familiar with it. And for most of that time, I worked across various different marketing functions. I started out in the Canadian business, eventually moved to the US, and it was really great because working for a global company like eBay or like Google, it allowed me to work and live in various different places. So starting off in Toronto, New York, California, and it actually eventually brought me to London. I went from marketing to strategic operations and strategic initiatives, and then I made the decision to make the move from customer client side to sales side, which has now brought me here to Google, leading the product business for apps in EMEA. And so it's been through a lot of shifts and turns where I've been able to kind of grow my career. Some of it was planned. A lot of it was by chance and kind of what opportunities were presented to me because of the network that I built. I'd say that the job that I have now hasn't always been a specific job that I was seeking after, but it was definitely the right next move for me to make in the journey that I hope to have over the next number of years. 3 years ago, I went through an exercise that really helped me identify what I want to get out of my career over the next number of years. So really helping me identify my 10-year North Star or my 10-year dream job. From there, I started to work backwards and identify the skills I needed to learn and that would eventually get me to my North Star or my dream job. The job I have today is actually all about bringing me into a company that I love and I can learn and grow in. It's a company that I've always admired while I was at eBay. Google was kind of a dream next place to work for. And what it's actually done is it's allowed me to get some practical skills and some leadership skills that I know will be critical for the future, for the next job after this one, or for the job that I want in 10 years. So though I didn't identify the go-to-market apps product lead for EMEA as the job I always wanted, the kind of details of what my day-to-day responsibilities are and the exposure that I'd get and the lessons that I learn are things that were really interesting for me and very valuable for me in my career journey looking ahead. So the best piece of advice I received in my career was to never shy away from advocating for myself and for what I want. I think as women, we tend to shy away from praising ourselves and being really kind of bullish or direct about our ambitions and what we want. And I would say the moment that I really started to speak up and to have a voice, or I guess find my own voice, and really kind of raise my hands for those bigger jobs or things that I may not have thought I would easily be able to step into, is when my career really started to take off. So I think the best advice really is to be your own biggest champion and supporter, and really kind of work and encourage yourself to speak up and raise your hand and raise your voice for what it is that you want, no matter how big or how small that might be. I guess the specific advice I would give to young girls interested in working in product go-to-market is, again, not to shy away from it because it may appear too technical. I'm definitely not a technical person. I started out my career in business and operations and in marketing and in brand, and I never thought I'd be able to get into a role that kind of sat at the intersection of marketing and kind of business marketing and product and more kind of technical skills. So I would say don't shy away. You can absolutely do the product job without having the technical background, and you can absolutely learn the skills that you need while you're doing the job. So as long as you have an open mind and you believe in yourself and you kind of raise your hand to do the things that may seem a little bit scary at first, you can definitely do it, and there's a home for you across various different companies that will give you the product access to the product that you need.